Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Like always, it's such an honor to connect with you. Today I want to talk about how to have healthy responses to the stimuli of life, particularly related to mishaps in your loved ones' lives, like the struggles that they may be facing, also overwhelming weekends. This really goes out to individuals who are empaths, individuals who have struggled with codependent tendencies, where you just love to help. And you love to help so much that you love to help at the expense of yourself. So how do you have healthy responses to the stimuli of life, especially when things are not going well in your loved ones' lives and you start absorbing it and you really don't know how to set those boundaries, in addition on the weekends where you worked all week and you worked really hard, but then on the weekends, you're also just running around like a rooster, trying to help, trying to appease, trying to entertain. So how do you set those boundaries? How do you detach in healthy ways? How do you have those healthy responses? So number one, prioritize your own fun. Prioritize your own fun. You don't have to just succumb to what everybody else wants to do over the weekend, right? You're not a plant. Make some time, carve out some time, and enough time for yourself, for your own fun, things that you like to do. Identify what you like to do and go do those things. You have to treat yourself. You deserve it, right? Next, remind yourself that you won't engage in any negative talk or excessive negative talk. Yes, it's important to vent when mishaps do occur, but do not become excessive. Say no replaying or analyzing negative events over and over. Okay, so have that mindset of minimal negative talk. Okay? Next, say to yourself, keep this mantra in mind, not my problem. It will lower my immunity, lowers immunity. So you can say this mantra over and over, especially when you start ruminating over what happened to your loved one. So say, not my problem, lowers my immunity, lowers immunity, lowers immunity. And remind yourself, because you have to remember, the more you visualize, the more you ruminate over those negative events, right, that have already occurred or that are existent at the moment, you are lowering your immunity, because the more you focus on the negative, more negative hormones are produced in your body, and it just lowers your immunity. So being aware of that, right? You need to stay healthy for yourself, so you can live on your purpose, for your kids, for your loved ones. Next, ask yourself, am I getting too involved? This is extremely important. Write this down. So as you're helping, stop and say, wait, am I getting too involved? Next, ask yourself, will this have a domino effect on my nuclear family? Will this have a domino effect on my nuclear family in my actual home? Is it going to have a domino effect? Right? So again, setting those boundaries. Next, identify how many times a week you're going to pick up that call and how many times a week you're going to help. So for instance, you can say 2 times a week, I'll make that call when someone's going through that extreme hardship, and I'll physically help 2 times, whether it's financially, emotionally, whatever it is. But again, so you don't become excessive. Remember, you for a very long time have been programmed to just give and help at the expense of yourself. So it's hard to break those habits. So it's extremely important to sit, log it, and say, wait, I've helped this many times. I think that's enough for the week, right? Again, of course, help, give, share your love, right? Share your abundance, but not at the expense of yourself where you physically get sick or emotionally. Next, don't let go of your routines. Do not let go of your routines. You make sure you're exercising. You may not have time to exercise. Bring those weights to work and do some weights, do some squats. You can do those anywhere, right? So no excuses. Make that time. Again, prioritize yourself. Prioritize your health. So don't let go of those routines. Praying, meditation, exercise, resting. Whatever you do, flossing. Yes, even it comes down to your little things, just like flossing. Okay? Next, say to yourself, absolutely not absorbing anyone's stuff. Absolutely not absorbing anyone's stuff. Another mantra. Okay? Absolutely not absorbing anyone's stuff. Next, remind yourself, and say this to yourself, I'm not going to have any shackles. Absolutely no to shackles. Any shackles that are going to hold me down. Right? And shackles are sometimes the way we victimize ourselves. The way we feel like we have to do certain things. We have to perform. We have to live by a certain standard. So say absolutely no shackles. And have like this declaration of independence. Like you just put it out there like, nope, I have a declaration of independence, right? From my heredity, from the generational trauma, from past patterns, from nonsense, basically, right? And remind yourself that if you continue to bail people out, if you continue to save them, quote unquote, they're never going to learn, right? So you can help by guiding, you can help but just reflect on how you're helping, because you don't want it to become enabling, right? So again, yes, we do want to feel like that person that's helping and doing the right thing and saving, but there's a thin line between saving, helping, and enabling. So being aware of that as well. Okay, so balance that out. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I really, really do. Again, how to have healthy responses to the stimuli of life, particularly related to loved ones who are going through hardships, particularly related to overwhelming weekends, codependent tendencies. I really hope this helps you. All right, you rock, live in your greatness, but the only way to live in your greatness is by taking care of yourself, right? All right, guys. Sending so much love. Take care. Bye.